Hello, hello. Always dizzy here. 10:40 p.m. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Yesterday was midnight. Started at midnight until 2 p.m. Or no, sorry, until 2 a.m. And I played terribly. I think I lost every single game except for one blitz game. Um, yeah, so hopefully today goes better. Um, yeah, I'm going to start with Puzzle Streak warm up as I always do. Just checking my volume and everything should be good to go. Okay, 1 minute in as I start here. So this should be a mate in 2. And how come I can't think? Can I just push the pawn? It seems like there's 2 moves that would be winning here. So that's kind of weird. Possibly not rook c3 because there might be rook d1. Or, yeah, there might be rook d1. No, they both seem to work. They both seem to work here. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to push. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to look at that one with the engine. It's a weird puzzle to give 2 solutions. Did the other move not work? A rook. Oh, it doesn't work. Rook b1. I saw this. I thought, oh, yeah, okay. Oh, so I got lucky there. I got lucky. I did look at this briefly, but then I thought, for some reason, I thought he couldn't go to b8. So, well, struggling on level 2 already. Hello, Monica. Yeah, you nailed it. So, as I say, I got lucky there. It's shouldn't even really count it, but so I can win his queen here, but I don't know if that's enough because he's going to have this h pawn. So I'm looking at this check, but oh, I'll have 2 knights. That'll be enough. I can sacrifice this one for this pawn, and then yeah, that'll be enough. Okay. Well, this is not a good start. I'm struggling, so I can win the rook on a5, and he doesn't have any good counterplay, so that one's a simple one. And this looks like a mate in 3. 1, 2, and then 3. So yeah, and then knight e2. Yeah, okay. Back on track here. So this is just a mate in 1. And we can win the rook, just verifying. Because we are down a minor piece, but this will put us up the exchange. And yeah, I don't see enough counterplay there for him, so this should be good enough. And discovery on the queen. Okay, so now we're where we should be with the puzzles. They should be easy at this stage. So if I start with the check, that's going to give me the back rank where he can't defend with the king. And just a mate in 1. Okay, we are white. And yeah, welcome to the stream, Monica. I don't think I've seen you here before. Okay, so I have bishop b4. That should be good enough. I mean, I don't know what else it would be. And this is a mate in 2. And we have this check. Oh no, maybe we go to h8 because then my rook can come in and deliver mate. So we will do that. And rook c8, and he can't protect the bishop. Hello, Chicken Loves Pepper. Oh, you're master of the mystic arts. How come you're on your mom's account? You're on a different computer, on a laptop or something. And I forget who master of the mystic arts is. I forget who that is. You guys keep changing your usernames. I can't keep track. I'm too old. But yeah, rook c8, queen has to move, and then I take the bishop. So to me that works. And what do you mean, hello Diddy? Hello Diddy. Maybe you meant Dizzy. Yeah, I'm no P Diddy. Yeah, Ryan. Okay, Ryan. So I can get Dvoretsky pawns here if I take. But this is a little tricky, but I'm thinking we take on f3. If he recaptures, then I can maybe go king c2. But I don't know, that doesn't seem quite right. Because then he has rook d7. That must not be right. I'm kind of confused here. I don't know. This is the most natural looking move. Rook f3. Hello, Tortoise Gaming. Welcome. So recaptures, and no, this one's confusing me. Oh my God. I'm sorry. It's check. It's check. I didn't see that with check because I always saw the rook skewer. Okay, that's not good, man. Missing basic things like that. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So how the hell do we start on this? A5? Big deal. Like, who cares, right? Oh, this seems hard. This seems hard. What the hell? This seems difficult. Okay, well, we have to look at A5. That's the most... It's the most forcing move. So, okay, so say bishop A7. What am I doing there? I don't know. I guess I could challenge the bishop. That makes sense. Bishop and then bishop. Okay, somebody keeps messaging me. I'm going to have to mute Facebook Messenger. I almost said MSN Messenger. But yeah, so if A5, bishop A7, bishop D4. He can't take because of outside pass pawn. And if he does nothing, well, he can't do nothing. I'll take it. So his only other option is bishop B8. And then I just keep pushing it. Like A6, let's say he goes king D6, A7, and then, yeah, okay. So, and if he leaves the diagonal, if he just goes to, let's say D8, or let's say C5 or C5, again, I have just bishop D5 and I'm supporting that pawn. So that makes sense to me. And then I just keep pushing, and then I always have bishop d4. Okay, that was, I don't know, that was tricky for me. Okay, so here we can take on c2. He can't go here because of discoveries on his queen. So we're setting up discoveries. So that's a good thing. He has two moves. And in both cases, I can do discovery. So in f3, this discovery wins the queen. So his only real option here is king e3. And then then what? I can't take the rook because he takes my rook. Oh, but it'll be with check though. Yeah, it'll be with check again. So this works. Yeah, and then we have this discovery. This should be good here. White, we are white. Can I win his rook? By queening? Taking and then check? No, he can always hide this way. Oh, my back hurts for some reason. Don't get old. Do not get old. Okay, well, let's look at supporting the rook, or the pawn. If he responds with rook d8, then I'm not happy about that. Okay, so let's start with a check then. Oh, there we go. That's the plan. There we go. It's just rook e2. I always forget this type of idea. So yeah, rook e2, king goes somewhere, and then we just plop into e8. And it is scary that he comes here, but it's not going to be enough. And I didn't see king f3, but it shouldn't change anything because he can't give me a check, but he's very close. But it's just not going to be enough. He does give me a check though. Okay, so rook d8, rook h2, and I mean I have to queen, so king g2. I have to go king f1, and then he has to go king f2, king e1, and then there's nothing else for him. Okay, so this is not so simple. This required calculation. Yeah, we queen, it ends there. Okay, this just picks up his queen. So I'll do it. And we are white. We're moving up the board, so I can deflect his, yeah, this will work, I think. But I'll promote one move before him. Right, so check, take. No, we're going to promote at the same time. But you know what? Look at that. Searching for Bobby Fischer. Skewer searching for Bobby Fischer. Look at this. Oh, he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. But had he queened, I would have had the skewer. That was a beautiful one. Searching for Bobby Fischer on that. Oh, that was a nice puzzle. Okay, a simple one, but beautiful. Okay, I think we just take and then push the B pawn. That was a nice puzzle. Hello, Silver Sun. Welcome back. But yeah, we just take on B5. And then, do I think Levy? Well, he's got the resources for it. If he just plays enough tournaments, he should be able to do it eventually. He's rich, right? He's probably worth like $30 million. So he can afford all the coaches and everything. Okay, so now what if I queen? Would that make any sense? I don't think so. No, I think the sensible approach is to trade queens, to at least look at this line. And then, yeah, I think we just play b6. I'm pretty quick here. If he rolls his g pawn, I'm going to beat him, and it's going to be with check. So it's the only thing that makes sense. And I didn't even calculate this, but anything should work. Maybe just taking on g4. I mean, that seems good. I am slightly worried, though, if he stays on this diagonal. Am I going to play in the Jack Taylor? I've been considering it, but I can't afford the cost. Like, I mean, I can't justify the cost. It's too expensive to go. You know, it's going to be $1,000 just to go to a tournament, and it's not. It's not. I'll talk about it after, but it's a 5-rounder, no prize money, and I'll lose FIDE rating, so it's not worth spending $1,000 for that to me. Okay, yeah. So I was looking at taking on G4, and yeah. So if he just hides here, this is my concern, because I don't know if winning the bishop, that's probably still fine, because then I can, yeah, I think that's still fine. Okay. So I am black here. If I push the pawn, okay, this is actually very complicated, because if we trade the rook for this pawn, these are separated enough where I think I could then play rook b4. No, yeah, and then win that, but that would be very close. Yeah, this is a very tricky one, because I'm looking at pushing c3, rook c5, or he pushes the pawn, but same thing, like c2, takes, and then my rook should be able to cut it off. This is again kind of a Dvoretsky thing. The alternative would be rook d3. But he can always just go behind the pawn. So I'm a little bit confused, because these are kind of the same thing. But I feel that this rook d3 first, I'm wasting a tempo here. I don't know if I am or not, but if we did it this way, yeah, I'm really not sure. This one's hard. Yeah, what's the difference if I start with rook d3? What's the difference there? I don't really see much of a difference. In fact, that could be worse. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I like in a game I would, like in a blitz game or bullet game, I think I'm going to play c3 here. c3, rook c5. Unless there's a way to still get behind it. Like if I did go rook d3, is there some... I mean, there's not. I don't know. Okay, this one might get me. I'm gonna push the pawn, and then I'll look at it with the engine after. But I suspect that we're gonna trade. We're gonna trade these. Okay, this is a weird. Okay, I must have been missing something. Okay, this one was really tricky. So I thought rook c5. Yeah, the computer didn't. See, this is what I was looking at. I was looking at this line. And if he pushes this pawn, see, this is a more challenging line, I think. Because, yeah, these just get too separated. Tortoise Gaming, I don't do that for a number of reasons. No, it has to be 35. It's very important. If you just do it until you lose, that defeats the whole point. Because then you might just do them quickly, not really care. And then, oh, you screw up on 7. Okay, I only did 7 puzzles. No, the whole point is I have to do 35 because, yeah, that's the whole point. You got to be accurate and do 35 in a row. Like, that's the whole point. Otherwise, I could just say, I'll do some puzzles now until I get one wrong. No. Yeah, so this is what I was looking at. But then there were also a lot of other considerations. Such as if you played G4 here. So that's what I was looking at. But I'm curious now if like the main difference of Rook D3. Yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about. This is tricky. This is very tricky. And now white draws. Hello, Maxwell. Maxwell Smith. Okay, yeah, this one, I don't know. This one's really confusing me. So why is this winning now? Because he forces. Okay, what if I don't go in front? What if I just plop over here, and then I can never push it without the aid of the king? That's ridiculous. Okay, and if I come, what a defense. So he just stays on this. Okay, yeah. And then this is too slow. It cost me a move because he can just inch his way up now. And if I chase it, oh, this is a really, okay, this is tricky. I'm surprised white can defend like that. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, because I was wondering here why this also doesn't work. Do I know? I don't know anybody named Robin. Are you sure? Like and that's a very unique name. So I definitely did not play anybody named Robin. I would have remembered that. That's a very, yeah. I've never played anybody named Robin in my life. Oh, unless it's online. Maybe I played some random guy online. I thought you meant in person. Oh yeah, well I don't know my opponent's names, so but I don't know anybody named Robin. Yeah, but this is surprising to me that white can defend here. So we can't go to the C file because he can just go behind it. But I don't know. I'm feeling it's kind of, the position feels kind of trippy to me. Yeah, he can just do anything. And I guess maybe the point, no, I still don't understand the point. Because is the point that his pawn gets so far that my rook can't defend it in time? Because it's just this every move draws for white. Okay, yeah, so again, it's funny, hey, he can just stay behind the pawn. And he can even just move, he can even just afford to move the rook. And my king can never. Okay, what if I did this? Then h7. Yeah, it spends what black has to spend too many tempo moves, and then this pawn will just promote itself eventually. Wow. Oh, I don't know. To me, that's trippy. I don't know. It seems weird. I'm just surprised that white can do that. What do you think I'm eating? I showed it on camera, so you should be able to tell. And then I'm going to take 2 multivitamins. I love the taste of these. I started taking them like a couple weeks ago. And I don't notice any difference in health or energy. If anything, I've been more tired. But I don't know. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a bit off track here. Continuing on. So I think it's going to be check. And then knight g6 wins his queen. So that alone is good. And for that reason, I'll do it. It's mate, but the fork is good enough to play it. Okay, continuing on. But yeah, that rook and pawn endgame is still, it hurts my brain. I like setting up this discovery. If he plays king h1, it's mate. And if he takes my knight, oh god, these shots are going to be starting in 9 minutes. That's not cool. Yeah, I don't know if I guess I could pick up his rook. Is that good enough? I'll be up the exchange. I'll be up the exchange and a pawn. I guess that's good enough. So bishop c5, if he takes in g4, then rook h2. And if he does something else, like if he attacks my bishop. Yeah, congrats, Tortoise Gaming. I mean, India is overpowered. Overpowered. So let's say knight d4 or e4. I can still just do the discovery. Well, yeah, because then it's coming with check too. Yeah, and then I can save the knight. And what else? Yeah, that has to work. Every scenario it's working. Okay. So I have this check. Oh wait, you can take with the rook. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Problem solved. Okay. Reverse the move order. We have a fork here, which looks good to me. He could pin me. But then all I have to do is attack the queen again. And then if he, yeah, that should work. So c5. And I think the best he has is pinning me. Yeah, that's the best I can see is that he pins me via one of these 2 squares, and then whichever one he goes to, like if he goes to a5, then just play b6, and then he has 2 pieces under attack. Same thing if he goes to b5, and then I just go a6, and he doesn't. I don't see any. Wait, no, that doesn't. Yeah, that. Okay, wait, no, there's more to it than that. Yeah, so c5, if it goes to b5, a6, he does have queen a5. But then I can play b6, and that should be winning. Okay. Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, and then b6. So I nailed this one. Yeah, and then we take finally. Okay, very nice. Do I think that coaches are more focused? What? Are more focused on the game than a player? Huh? Not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. So I'm down a pawn. We have this fork, but there's rook c1, which seems to be a problem. No, maybe it's not. Is it? Can I not? Can I calculate? So rook d4, rook takes c1. Yeah, I take on e4, and then I'll be up to exchange. So it does seem to work. Hello, Rohit. Don't call me bra. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. It seems to work. Yeah, and then we just take the queen. Yeah, and there's no forks or anything. So. Okay. I don't know. It's lame. Lame. Like watching the game of that player, the coach is more focused on the board. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you mean, Tortoise Gaming. Okay, so here I think we can just take the rook and then go king g2. You know, he's not going to... He's going to be too slow there. He's going to be too slow. So I just take on h4, king g2. Say king g... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So rook h4, king h4, king g2, king g4, king. And then I could even just play a4 there. Don't even have to. Yeah. So just go a4. Well, actually, here is it worth? It might be worth playing king g1. So let's just think here. So a4. He's going to be pretty slow though. He's going to have to move the king here, and then he's going to have 4 moves that he needs to play. So like I'm queening in 5 moves, and he's going to queen in 6 moves. Yeah, so I'll queen, and he'll have a pawn on f7, which is actually a draw if his king is closer. But I think that's a win with his king his king will be here. So I'm looking at a4. I'm looking at this, so I'll show you what's going on in my head. Queen, so he's going to get the pawn on f2, so I did calculate that right. And with a bishop pawn and a rook pawn, this is a draw, but my king is well placed, and so yeah, and I actually just have king g2 there, and so my king is close enough to stop him, so I don't have to play king g1. I can just play a4. Yeah, okay, it's nice. It helps to know the endgame theory. This is just a mate in 1, which is very funny. And we have a discovered check. It would be hard to believe that that's not the first move. That would be very hard to believe. It would be impossible. I mean, I can't. What else can I consider? I mean, we're taking that. Okay, and then we just take the bishop? I mean, it seems pretty simple. The material is equal, although I'll be up like a pawn. Just wondering if I have better. I could maybe go. No, that wouldn't be any better. I'm looking for more. I think we just take the bishop. His king is exposed, and we'll be up a pawn even after he recaptures. Right, I'll have 7 pawns. It's not a great puzzle though. I don't think it's anything else. Yeah, that's a bad puzzle. Yeah, that's a bad one. Okay, so this is just should be winning. Knight f6, mate in 2. Oh, sorry, not mate in 2. He's not even close to mate in 2. Okay, never mind. I am bad, but I think that was a bad puzzle because it was too easy. It was too easy. There's nothing puzzly about it. Can I pay Bong Cloud? No, I'm far too serious of a player to play the Bong Cloud. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, how about I attack his queen? Because it seems like his queen might have difficulty defending his knight. So b4, he has to either attack my queen somehow with something like knight f4. But in such a case, I can just take the knight. His queen is still under attack. So he basically needs to move his queen. And he has no good square to defend the knight. He's just going to lose the knight there. And he could counterattack this, but I'm just going to take the knight. Yeah, so this should be the ticket. And I just take the knight here, as I said. His queen is still under attack. Okay. So we have no queen. I only see a perpet at the moment. Oh my God! Never mind. I didn't even see. I could take an f4. It's just a mate in 2. That's funny. So I'm guessing the reason this is rated what it is because people just blindly assume or hope that there's going to be some mate here, but yeah, it's just a mate in 2 here. Okay. And last one. We've come to the end, my friends. If I take the knight, I can actually stop perpets because my queen can come back or the bishop can stop it. So it might be as simple as that. But we have to be cognizant of these rooks that can infiltrate our back rank. But first of all, let's just worry about his queen, just to verify. If he does go queen e8, again, I can just go bishop or queen or bishop to f8. And I'm on his queen. So yeah, I think the real test here is 7 viewers now. Cool. Is if he puts a rook on c1. I'm not sure which one. And that's the real test. I think rook ac1 might be the better try. But even there, I think I could just go queen f8 or no, not this, because then he can take my rook. Yeah, but I think I take the knight, and then after rook ac1, I think I just bring the queen back to f8. If he trades, and then I can find it. I'm going to do that. Yeah, and I just go to f8 here. Hopefully it's right. This is the last one, but yeah, we go to f8. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna get one wrong on purpose now. And that took a long time because of some chatter, but there was also some complicated ones that I had to spend time on. So it took me about 39 minutes. And now it's time for a game. give me a second here. Who can be future world champion in chess? So I have to decide between those two. I would put my money on Norbadek. So Abdussatorov out of those two. I don't know. I don't. You guys love your pro chess. I'm not into that. Like when I go to the chess club, people like to talk about that type of stuff, like Hikaru and Gotham and the pro players. I don't know. I don't really care about that stuff. I like to play. I like to try to improve myself. I'm not really an observer. I don't really care about the drama. I don't care what Hans is doing. It's partly because like I work all day, and then in my free time, I'm playing chess and trying to improve. And I don't really have time to watch all this drama. But even if I did, like I watch a bit of it. I watch a little bit of pro chess, but not much. Do I watch game? No. The most I'll do is like maybe in the candidates in the world championship. That's like it. Yeah. I don't really care what other people are doing so much. I care what I'm doing. I want to improve. That's my focus, and that's kind of the whole point of my stream, my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm just looking at a game from a couple days ago here, and then I'm going to play a game. Okay, so I'm going to start with a rapid game. And I need to make up some points, some ground here, because I dropped a lot of points the past couple of days. And yesterday was terrible. I was just so tired yesterday. I was playing like a moron. More moron-y than usual. Okay, we have a Najdorf or a Sicilian on board. This guy signed up 11 months ago, but he's got a lot of games played. And looks like we probably will have a Najdorf on board. He's playing this bishop d3 line, which I think is topical now. I always forget e5 or knight c6 here. Yeah, I think it's when knight c3 first, and then bishop d3, then I go e5. But what's sad is that I never used to have trouble remembering that, but recently I have, and that's really showing my age. Today's Alexandra Bota's birthday. Well, happy birthday to her. How old is she now? I'm drawing a blank here from trying to answer questions and playing at the same time instead of just playing g6 right away. And he might play c4 eventually. Roxy bind. Let's just castle. And maybe a5, but c4 is coming. Hey, can I stop c4? She's 25. Oh, so young. She got to be older than 25. Look it up. Yeah, I mean, does this do anything? No. None of this is really, I don't know how to, because c4 is coming and I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to deal with it. I might have to play e5 here, which I really don't want to do. Oh, I don't like this position at all. This is garbage. Okay, I'm going to play e5, but oh, I hate this. This is, look at this bishop. What's this bishop doing? How did I get into this mess? Was knight c6 wrong? And how come my memory is failing? Okay, go a5. This gives me bishop a6, and maybe I can tender him up with a4. Actually, a4 is nice. Okay, yeah, he stops it. So I can trade these off. Now, his bishop is awkward. So I don't know how much I want to trade it off. Maybe I don't. Could also go bishop e6 and then here. Or okay, this is going to open up, right? So let's go rook e8 because we defend e5. So when I push d5, it's defend. Oh. So he okay, he doubles down. Yeah, he doubles down on e5. And I can put the knight on c5. But then this pawn falls. So maybe queen c7, x-raying this. It doesn't really. Yeah, let's just get off the. Okay, let's just get off the back rank. Could maybe put the knight on f4. That's not a bad idea. I'm not sure if I should improve this bishop first though. I kind of like having, like not committing it yet. I like to have the option of which diagonal to play on. The benefit of putting it on e6, and hey, look at him attacking here again. So now d5, this is my chance. But he can still attack the d6 square with bishop d6. And that's annoying. I might have to play bishop f8, which I would really not like to do. Or else c5, which I would really not like to do. This knight can come in. It's just, I don't like it one bit. You know, he can move the bishop, and then this is already under fire. I don't want to play bishop f8, so I guess I need to do that, eh? Oh, I really do not like c5 though. Who is this Galligan? Galligan's Island. He needs a pawn island, so I can call it Galligan's Island. If I work all day and stream at night, when do you sleep? Well, I sleep after I stream. No, I sleep more than 3 or 4 hours. I get about 7 hours sleep. I only stream for about 2 hours, right? So I only stream for about 2 hours and then I go to bed. What I would like is to have some more free time, so I'm not working all day, every day, so that I could stream earlier at a more respectable time, and that I would have more time to do things other than just stream for 2 hours a day. Okay, so I could trade off bishop, but this is my good bishop. I don't know how much I want to trade that. Plus, I can get, yeah, so if I put it on e6, I get control over d5. I could also put it on b7, which does the same thing. This bishop is awkward for him, though, so I'm not really wanting to trade it off. Yeah, so maybe I put it here, because then I am attacking this pawn, which then he has to weaken his dark squares. So yeah, maybe bishop e7, and if he plays knight d5, I can take. So let's do that. He can be annoying, he or she, but yeah, let's do that. The alternative was bishop e6, but then I'm not hitting, I don't get that bonus damage of hitting e4. You know, this is the bonus damage. Yeah, see, there we go. So now he has weak dark squares, so I can attack it, and he can defend it, and I could even take it, or I could come in this way. But the knight supports a useful role right now of defending d5. But I think I've made a bit of a positional gain there. how to improve from here. He's going to put the bishop on e2 eventually. Can I guess your age? Like 14. Okay, I'm going to run out of time here. I'm going to minimize chat. I got to focus on the game. Hello, Sai Tozi. This is why I always run out of time, man. Okay. I'm scared of this pawn if I push, but I do want to break open the center. So I might have to be brave. I have to be brave. Okay, if bishop b5, I don't want to trade it because I need that bishop to support. So I would just go rook e d8. I would have to too because the queen unveils itself. So that's a must. Yeah, and then yeah. Okay. Yeah, I had to be brave and had to open up that. But I do think long term this might be weak for him. The lack of dark square control. When I have dark square control here, all three of these pieces can control these dark squares. His dark square bishop is on the other side of the board. Okay, yeah, and we do want to... Ooh, he has a discovery on g6. But I wonder if I could play rook d8. No, he could go back, right? Okay, so but he had c4. Oh, but I could there's discoveries on his rook too. Yeah, I have discovery on his rook. Okay. So he can take on g6, but I have e4. And yeah, so if he takes on g6, I have e4, maybe. But but the e4 doesn't even mean anything. Oh, it's so hard to chat and play chess at the same time. Chess is hard by itself. Yeah, I think I'm going to take his bishop. And he can take on c5. That's okay. So I'm down a pawn and I have no time. I have chat minimized though, so hopefully I can focus. Yeah, I was hoping that e4 would have... Okay, I don't think you should trade queens. So here, yeah, so I can start pushing this. I also have this, I'm not sure which one I want. Because, yeah, here you're just going to bring in his rook. I'm not getting too much out of that. So, yeah, I think... Oh, but he can go after this, eh? That's too strong. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't have time. But these pawns are just going to roll his A and B pawns. his AMP pawns are just going to roll. Okay, I don't know what he's thinking about here. It's the only thing. Well, he gets off, huh? Okay, well, I think... Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's defend that. And then I wanted to go here, but he's got that covered. He's got that covered. So we will cover this square, and then I can also come into here. He's playing very well. I don't like that he's playing very well. Oh, I still, okay, let's do that. So he can't take with the rook. Maybe he can. Okay. He doesn't give me that. Okay. I'm still a little dangerous here. Galligan. $50 seconds. God, I played slow. But I was talking for like 3 minutes of the game at least. I should have, I mean, it's hard to stream, you know. Okay, so this, I mean, this looks strong. So he has to go rook g1, and then I can I hope that this does something. It's not enough though, and I have no time. Yeah. And he's finding all the moves. So this threatens this again because it's mate. 33. Oh, okay. And then what? He just keeps pushing this. I mean, I don't really have anything here. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, that's just going to go. Could maybe push this one. I should probably get off the checking squares and then maybe push my e-pawn. Yeah, block his bishop. That's the way to do it. He's coming in here now? He can't. Ah, oh, he can. Okay. That's, wow, he played well, man. What can I say? And I've got no time. Mate, and probably some mate. Maybe I should have taken the rook actually. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, gonna open up chat. I got slaughtered there. He just slaughtered me. That was not close. Completely slaughtered there. Okay. I mean, I played this super slow, like the first half. Super slow. And I was always scared of like a c4 Maroczy bind. And I liked what I did here, and I think this was nice, but then yeah, but then I saw this g6, bishop g6. I saw this, but this was right around the point I was still talking to chat here. And I went for it anyways, even though I saw this bishop g6. Because I don't know, I thought there might be something that would work for me. For one thing, I thought I had this e4, but the e4 doesn't do anything. So, but it was too late. Like, once we played d5, I was considering like not recapturing it right away, but he had c4, so I had to take it. I felt. Yeah, so I think I just played d5 too quickly. It's just kind of unfortunate. Just unfortunate. This is all kind of all forced. And then he just, it's too strong here. These two pawns. And I don't know why he didn't take my pawn. Like, that was strange. He was scared of e4, but that's not a problem. It shouldn't be a problem for him. These are too strong. I think he should have taken on a5. But he didn't. And he defended well. He had lots of time to defend. So, and then I tried for this little trick, but he's just too strong here. And you say, why did I let him promote? I mean, I had no choice. I had to let him promote. And yeah. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. I mean, he played well. I don't think he really made any mistakes. Hard to play against somebody like that. No, I don't think he cheated. I mean, I was so low on the clock. Yeah, so here I'm slightly better, but I'm just down to 2 minutes, you know, and so he had time to think and I didn't. Yeah, it's suggesting queen d7 here. That's a weird move. That's a very weird move. What's the point? Does it want me to actually trade? It does. And then, yeah, because our bishop is pretty strong because of this. But this is hard, though. Ooh, I just got dizzy. Oh, got dizzy there. I'm always dizzy. Yeah, then we have to play e5 to get the bishop in, I think. It sets up black's better, but this is not simple. But I just played too slow. It was as every game. Like, I'm down to, I spent half my time on move 16 here. I played too slow. And this game, though, that was largely from talking. I'm not used to having people in my stream or talking in my stream. Why do I make my channel name always? Because I'm often dizzy. I've got an inner ear disorder. So that's how the name came to be. Okay. So that kind of sucked. I'm going to play another one. And hopefully I play quicker. Okay. Play quicker. Don't get so low in the clock. So lately I've been playing this a6, b5 against this closed Sicilian. I could play, excuse me, e6, but I think I'm going to take. And should I... Yeah, let's play bishop b7. Yeah, well, the sad thing about that Silver Sun is I've made that joke many times already, unfortunately. I'm afraid to say. Okay, I'm thinking g6. You guys are already talking to me, and look how much time I wasted. 40 seconds. Okay, you know what? I'm actually... Don't take it personally. I'm going to minimize chat now. It might be too late, but I'm going to minimize chat because I want to see if I can stand a chance without talking to chat all the time. Okay, so the only thing I don't like about this is d6 is super weak now. And let's get this knight out. So I think he's overextended himself because I'm going to have f5 at some point. I guess he could play g4, but what? He wants to square for his other knight. Wow, that's very bold. I would have knight f5 there. I don't know. This is going to suck for me, but so is there a way that I can deal with this other than knight f5? Or do I just let him have... Okay, I'm going to take it. I mean, obviously I know his intentions. And I can prevent him from castling. So we'll do that. So I'm not in a hurry to go knight f4 because there's this g4. I guess I could take though, right? And he gets his bind. Yeah, I don't think that was worth it. I don't think that was worth it for him. And I can always sack back. This actually might not be the worst opportunity to do it. And I also have queen a5. I'm considering this. But he'll still be up a pawn there. His king is open. Yeah, this is very tempting. This is very tempting. Oh, I just realized, I just realized my, okay, so that's good. Because okay, so then I can re-examine here. Okay. I'm happy that this didn't work because that was tempting. But yeah, we can't allow that. So I have to worry about b4 though. This is a concern. Because these are no laughing matter. These pawns. So I am a bit nervous about that. But he can't do that immediately. He would have to build that up. Okay, so if he takes on f4, how do I want to recapture? Probably with the e pawn, because his queen could finagle itself in. I think I'm actually safe there, but I actually had a tournament game. What? I didn't even consider this. It shouldn't be a problem. And I think I just want to trade everything because I've got the extra piece. So now I can give a check though, but then I'm just losing a piece. So let's not fool around. Then we can get our other rook in. And I think I'll do that. Although I might prefer to do this one. Although these breaks could be okay. I think I. Oh wait. No, we're getting in trouble here. I almost screwed up. Okay, so we'll do it with the e pawn. I think. I don't know. Because that gives him. Does it matter? Okay, we'll do it with the e pawn. Am I wasting time there? Maybe. Yeah, I almost screwed up there. Okay, so yeah, now we go check. He can't block it with the rook, which is what he wanted to do, but he realized that he can't. And so now I could go rook a b8, which pins his bishop. I could do that. But I'm not sure about it. No, let's go here. just to double up. So now he's going to play bishop e3, but then I might have bishop e4 or rook e4, which doesn't really do anything other than make my rook awkward. Okay. I might give that to him. I'm getting pretty active there. Yeah, maybe not. The other option is here, but he's kind of annoying me. Or I could defend it like a baby. I don't love these options. I'm wasting time. I'm going to defend it. Oh, this is ugly. This is stupid, but okay. Now he's going to play bishop e3. And I don't know what I'm doing with that. I guess, oh wait, I could have just challenged him, right? Okay, why did I not do that? But then my rook is almost trapped. I guess I could come here, which does nothing. Okay, I'm playing pretty terribly. I see you can get this one in. I'm playing really bad here. Okay, we're just going to go back a square, and I wasted all my time there. I don't know why I'm self-destructing, but I am. I really blame it. So I need to play bishop f8 and then c5. Why am I playing so bad all of a sudden? Ugh, terrible. That's a good question. Okay, let's take and then bring in the king, I think. Bring in the king. 3.5 minutes. Put the king on e6 where it can't get harassed by a bishop. Then I want to break here or else play bishop f8. But probably I want to break. Yeah, so we come in. Then now bishop f8. Yeah, quick check, but I don't see what he's doing here. So now he forces the bishop trade, but these pawns are still work to deal with. But I'm getting one pair of bishops off, but I'm going to have to deal with these 3 connected passed pawns, or 1 connected passed pawn, but these 3 connected passed pawns. Yeah, so this starts to get annoying. Well, it's been annoying the whole time. 3.5 minutes, and I can't blame the chat this time because I have chat minimized, and I am not sure what to do here. I can bring the bishop here, but then I'm really scared of these pawns. I could bring up my king. Would this make, maybe this makes more sense. Whoa, before we do it though, just want to double check, but I should be able to take. Yeah, let's come closer. Bring the king closer. Not here because this hurts. So now we actually, does this work now? Yeah. So now we go here. I'm not sure why actually I did that. I'm still kind of confused what's going on here because this never works for me. Maybe it does. I could have played it. Yeah, I could have done this last move. So I think I'm safe here because I just bring the bishop back. And I don't think I mean, possibly a5 hurts me, but I think I'm okay there. So a5. Yeah, possibly a5 hurts, but if I go here, don't know. It feels like it should be okay. So let's just go there. So a6, I go bishop a8. And then here, this is not a problem. So barely hanging on, but yeah, a6, bishop a8. And he can't get his king closer, which is quite nice. He might have to try to get this pawn going. So maybe rook b3. But then I'm just trading everything. So I think I'm defending properly here. Yeah. And yeah, we'll take. I think we'll take. Is this a thing? No, my rook should be able to defend. So I've got rook a5. We don't defend with the king. That would be a mistake. Yeah, so I could do it this way, which is what I'm playing, or I could have played bishop a8, but I like this way. If he pushes, I think I have rook a5. Or bishop a8. I mean, it should be the same thing. I'm a little bit worried. No, yeah, let's go here. Okay, so rook c3. And then bishop b2, bishop a8 might be safer. Yeah, that's safer. Then we just go bishop a8. A minute 49. So I can't blame the chat this time. I'm just slow. Because, yeah, from early on, I minimized chat. Like move 5 or something. Okay. So, yeah, we have to. Now, I can take this pawn. But let's not let his king come in. Yeah, let's not let his king get in here easily. But that was very tempting to take that pawn. But so his king will still come in, but we're going to take this so we don't have to worry about it. And we're going to, he's going to get this. Oh God, okay, this is getting, I can defend, but it's, can he grab this one? He might get my h2 pawn. I don't know if I can do this in time. Well, I think I'm going to have to take and then bring in the king. Can I pre-move? No, we can't. And is he going to let his time run? I don't think he can. I don't think he can do this. So yeah, this shouldn't work for him, right? I'm too fast. I'll do it the simplest way. To just guard the queening square. Yeah, there you go. Okay, opening up chat. Oh, it's easier with chat minimized. Oh, silver sun left. Okay, I didn't miss much in the chat. Sorry that I couldn't engage with the chat there, but I wanted to win. Tired of losing. Okay, but yeah, that was still pretty close. So it got down to 42 seconds there. So looking at this again. Yeah, so I just kind of randomly decided to switch to this a6 line in the close Sicilian. I used to play like the main lines against the close Sicilian, which are good for black, but it's so dangerous. If you don't play 100% accurately, you're in big trouble. White gets a huge attack. And I'm not sure why he played a3. Yeah, it was around here. It was so I didn't do it from the get-go because I remember now. I wasted about a minute kind of talking to chat here. Around move 6 or 7, and then I switched. Around here I switched to turning chat off. So yeah, I think he kind of overextended his pawns, and then this was too much. Yes, it was interesting. Yes, he puts a knight on d6, but and he got 2 pawns for it, right? But I'm up a piece, and then I just traded everything, and then he's still a little bit dangerous, but it's I don't know why he let me trade everything. He didn't. I guess he didn't have a choice. Yeah, I mean his sacrifice was dubious, anyways. But I very nearly screwed up here, trying to be greedy, trying to get a free development. That would have sucked. And then I wasted a lot of time around here. I got very scared, but there was no need to be scared. I just had to defend, and when I didn't want to play rook c8 because it's passive. That's something that's really changed in my style over the past year and a half, I would say, is that I'm much more active in my play. I really don't like passivity, but it seemed the best option here. And then, yeah, he wanted to trade again, and he just kept trading material. Like he should have pushed his pawns earlier, I think. I don't know why he's trading material here. I'm already awkward. I don't know, I should bring in his king or start pushing these pawns. b4. a4. Right? And then b5. I don't know why he's not doing that. Instead he just traded everything. But yeah, this was still a little dangerous, and but I just brought in the king, and we had enough to defend. So black did have to be accurate here still, but we're just up a piece. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Somebody ran it already. Wow, it actually computer quite liked it for me. This is obviously where he sacked the piece. But I actually had something better a couple moves earlier from here, which was knight h6. Is that just because I can get or d6? So it likes d6. I guess it probably doesn't like some of the weaknesses of this backward d7 pawn. But knight h6, what's the plan here? Don't tell me f5. Yeah. Maybe it's just that my knight, I can castle sooner, and he can't actually attack my knight. He can give us double pawns, but then we're actually okay here. But yeah, that would open our king up, but computer likes it. So, knight h4. Knight h6, I mean. What is g4 a concern? Oh, sorry, he's rook. Okay, is rook g1 a concern? It is a playable move. But the best move here is apparently d6. And just opening up lines. Yeah, that makes sense. Right? His king's in the center. So is mine, but I've got these howitzer bishops, long range artillery. I've got these, so the position opening up benefits me more than him because he's got the short range knights, right? So yeah, d6 was interesting. It felt weird to me though, or it feels weird to me because we're not castling, we're not doing anything to facilitate castling. And actually, yeah, e6 is actually yeah. This would have annoyed me much more than what he did, because now this is complex. Queen b6 is probably what I would play, but computer says queen c8. Yeah, this is a little bit complex, but yeah, d6 is interesting though. And then here, now this was terrible. I missed bishop g2, so that was bad. Yeah, that was dumb. I have no excuse for that. So that's okay. That was bad. I should have just taken on g2. The reason, no, I have no reason for it. I mean, I saw this f4 square, but that's just, there's no excuse for it. Stop making excuses, Dizzy. That's just dumb. Okay, it's midnight here, but I'm actually going to play a blitz game because, well, I'm on the cusp of a new personal best. If I win, oh, maybe it might not. I thought it was 2110. I could have sworn I was 2110. Okay. Well, in any case, oh yeah, because I lost the game. Okay, I remember now. Anyways, I'm going to play a blitz game. Okay, so we have a 2107 opponent. Wow, he joined 10 years ago. That's a long time. Remember, what is it, 2014? Was Lee Chess around then? So we have the classical Carol Khan. And I confused myself for a split second there. Yeah, it's not good. Like, my memory is failing. I've had this position 1 billion times. Okay. So, yeah. Technically, bishop f4 is another way to play. Okay, I think I just, in this line. Oh, yeah, this is blitz too, so let's not get carried away with the thinking. Dizzy. Okay. So this is one of the main lines. Okay, castling though. I guess that makes sense. Maybe g3 just threatening here. It's blitz, so rook h3 is also very interesting. I can't. Okay, over this. Oh, can I just go bishop f4? Just go bishop f4. If knight f6, I think I just take, yeah, and then I might have rook h4 here. I don't know about knight d5. What do I think about that? Knight d5. Okay, let's go knight d5, I guess. Yeah. Wow, he's quick. Ace 3 minutes, and I've spent half my time already. How does that happen? It's because it's an interesting opening. Okay, so he gets this square. So I misplayed this a little bit. Just a little bit though. So he comes in here. I have to bring the bishop back, and I've lost some tempi here. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay, good. So, yes, we will take this way, because then I can actually take the knight, because I don't really want it on d5. And or I could. I always have c4, so maybe I don't. Okay, so rook lift time. Quick blunder check. Quick blunder check. Execute. Okay, so this rook is coming to attack. And Yeah. And look at that. He can't even go king b8. He's going to have to go a6, further weakening the the dark squares. So rook a3, a6. Yeah, just go boom all the way there. And then a6. And I don't, I could sack. Holy crap. That almost wins. Almost wins. He has 2 defenses. And now I'm just going to shift here. Just going to shift there. Look at this. This is almost mate. Oh my God. Okay, this bishop is too strong to get rid of because there's some very close mate threats there. Yeah, he's got these weak dark squares. I'd like to get my queen to one of, I can't. He's got all that covered. Bring in the other rook. Maybe even a4. He gives me a check. This defends everything, so we'll play it. He might swing over to control those dark squares. He missed this. I had that covered. I had everything covered. Boom. Is that a new personal best by 1 point? No, I think my previous best was 21-14. Yeah, it's not quite. I need 0.53 more points. But that was a nice game. Thank you, Lawrence. Hello, Freddie. Yeah, that was a nice game. I spent too much time trying to remember theory, but I just can't get over that. It's one of my big weaknesses. Okay, so looking at that from the beginning. So Carol Khan, classical variation. And yeah, so e6 is actually main line. The difference between knight gf6 and e6 is if you go knight gf6, white can play bishop f4. Whereas I think that's not quite as good with e6. I'm trying to remember why. I can't remember why. It'll be in my notes. I can't see a reason why. Yeah. Oh, no, it's something to do about the queen a5. I remember. It's been a long time because for a while I was playing bishop f4. If black played knight gf6, I was playing bishop f4. But I think, so I think that's the difference. Because if e6 bishop f4, I think it's either bishop b4 or queen a5 check first. And then the bishop has to return to defend. Yeah, see, that's the difference. Oh, I've remembered. Good memory there. So that's why if knight gf6, then white can play bishop f4. Because after queen a5, the bishop can go back and gain a tempo on that queen. So it's a subtle move order difference. But I used to play bishop f4 there, but I just play bishop d2 because it'll transpose like 99% of the time into a known tabia. And so, yeah, this is one of the many ways to play. And then this is where I burned all my time. I was trying to remember what to play here. Could it be knight d5? Knight e5? Maybe. Also, often rook h4 is a move, which is a funny move. I still don't really know the full intention behind it, but in some cases, the rook can do this super rook lift move, and it can sometimes attack this g pawn. But here it doesn't. I don't know. Like, I wonder if I could play here rook h4. Bishop e7, then maybe rook, and then rook g4, but there's this fork. So I don't know what I would do here against bishop e7. Yeah, so probably not rook h4 here. And then I was considering g3 supporting bishop f4, but then he could just play bishop d6. So I just went bishop f4 first. The other option here were maybe rook h3 like I did in the game, or knight e5, or king b1. Can't really go wrong with king b1. But I went bishop f4, and then I'm not sure about the knight e5. I'm not sure about that. The only other option, though, is to take. And I'm not sure about that either. But his knight is dominated here, so maybe I could have just traded and then rook lift time. Yeah. But I went for this, and then I'm really shocked that he... Oh no, it wasn't here, but I'm shocked that he didn't play... Yeah, this I was shocked about bishop takes e5, because I thought he would play knight d5. I would have played bishop h2, and then c4 is coming. I don't know. So yeah, I took with the bishop because if I had taken with the pawn, he has this knight d5 again, which I probably would have been fine with. But then my bishop dies. Yeah, my bishop dies there. So then I did this rook lift because this is one idea in the Caro-Kann, and this had to have been a mistake. Way too slow. Yeah, I like this position for white because look at his king. This can't be a fun position. Like if I flip the board and you're black here, it doesn't look terrible, but the white's bishop is just a monster. Yeah, maybe. Oh, now I know why he did it, because he probably wanted to play knight d7, but then I take on g2. He might have been able to allow that though. Oh, but then he gets the rook trapped if he takes on g2. Yeah, so he wanted to play knight d7. So this, now I understand why he played rook g8. So I see. I see why he did it. I still wonder if he could let me take this, so. Probably not, no. So now I know why he did it. Excuse me. And yeah, this was kind of amazing, because there was some. Oh, I'm gonna take a cough drop. There's some tactics here that nearly worked. Like I was looking at queen takes, and then check. It's almost mate, but he has king d7. And yeah, I wanted to keep this bishop because these dark squares are weak. I wanted to keep that influence. He gave me a check, and then he just dropped the queen. But so had he not given me a check, I very much like white here, though. Let's say g5. How do I continue? Maybe e5. d5, sorry. d5, and then I could actually go rook takes d5. Yeah, and his king just looks really dangerous there. This might have been a nice move. So if it was my move here, yeah, d5. Yeah, that has to be good. This is just deadly. Yeah. Okay, let's look at it with the engine now. Still running. But yeah, this guy has a very old account, 10 years old. The chess is slow on the analysis here. So actually, it's only +1 before he blundered the queen. I'm surprised. Because his king was right smack dab in danger there. Felt more like +2, +2.5. Come on. Yeah, perfect game. Oh, 1 inaccuracy. Yeah, it was only +1.3. I am surprised about that. So let's just rewind a little bit to the key moment. So I'm just going to show you what I was talking about. So here, if the reason why e6 is the main line is because knight gf6, yeah, this bishop f4 move. Whereas if e6, bishop f4, there's yeah, this queen a5. And then if white played bishop d2, then bishop b4. Yeah. So yeah, but this was all good. Yeah, so castling is a bit unusual but playable. This is the main line. And then castling. So white improves the knight for free. And then yeah, so there's this rook h4. It's never been played, or it's been played only twice in over the board play. This is what I was telling you about, this computer idea. Which is cool. But anyways, he castled like this, and I played bishop f4. So which is what most players have played over the board. And there was also g3, which I was thinking about, but then I wasn't sure what I thought about this. I guess it's actually transposes to some other line. Yeah, transposes to some other line. So yeah, so g3 was fine, and king b1, and yeah, and bishop f. Well, bishop f4, yeah, was okay. But what I'm most interested here in is the computer saying queen e2. I'm curious about this. Proactively and preemptively bringing the queen back to e2 before waiting for the knight to go to f6. I'm curious about this. So let's just say bishop e7. Yeah, I don't really understand the queen e2. Let's just say I don't know, goes here. Yeah. Don't really understand the queen e2. So I play bishop f4, and yeah, it actually does want to trade. And then this rook h4 move again. I mean, there's many moves that are fine here, but I guess I could have done rook d3 as well. Same idea. Yeah. Okay, anyways, I played 95. Then I went queen e2. Yeah, so this was a bit of a mistake for him to trade here. And yeah, taking with the bishop was the superior way. And yeah, top move here. Well, they're all kind of equal, but it likes rook h3. This is just too strong of a combo. And yeah, a6, best move. And then we have rook b3. It's keeping this pressure on. And then I played bishop h2. It wants to go to f4. Why? Oh, wow. I have one idea. Maybe it wants to reroute here. Why would it want it on F4? That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, that's what it wants to do. But this already seems like a good diagonal. Why spend these moves to do that? So let's just, I don't know. Black has no good moves, but let's say knight f6. Oh, I guess that loses. Oh, no, that wouldn't make a big difference. Okay, so let's not say knight f6. I'm trying to find some other move. G5 maybe? Okay, and let's just pretend we can't play en passant. Yeah, then it wants to go to bishop h2. So I don't really understand why. Okay, well let's find the best move then. Let's go queen f6. And then one of these moves is it does want it. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it does want to go to bishop d2. So that's one of the ideas behind this. And yeah, let's just say he moves back, but then it wants to go bishop f4. So okay, so let's say he doesn't go back and he plays g6. Yeah, okay, so a lot of these moves I don't really understand. I'm trying to see what it wants to do with his bishop. Like, why did it like it on f4 so much? Because it ultimately wants to come back. I don't really understand. I have to say, I don't understand. If anybody understands, let me know here why it much prefers it on f4 over h2. I don't get it. I wonder if it's because apparently oh my god, it might be because the bishop on f4 stops his queen from going to g5 or h4. So when I put it on h2, yeah, there's queen h4, which attacks my bishop. And then after I move the bishop again, he has queen g5 check. And I'm trying to think, did he gain a tempo there? I think he does. Because it's his turn now. So sometimes I have trouble like counting tempi. But I think black wins a tempo there. But it was already his move to begin with, though, after bishop h2, though. But if he plays knight f6 right away, then we have queen. That might be why. That's super subtle. That's very subtle. So if black wants to play knight f6, we have queen e5 here. So first he can attack our bishop, and then give us this check, and then play knight f6. And now his queen also defends against this battery. So it's not obvious. That might be the reason why. Very subtle. Very, very subtle. Yeah. And if we put it on g3, same thing. He puts a queen on g5, and then he gets the knight to f6. That's why. Wow. Okay. That is why. So bishop f4 stops that. Okay. Mystery solved. It's fun to solve these mysteries. Trying to understand the computer's intentions. And he did play queen g5. So it's actually not the best move. It does like queen h4 first, but and then here, yeah, he blundered. So he had to move back somewhere. But I am surprised about the eval here. I thought it would be higher. So had I played bishop f4, and again, he can't go here because of queen e5. So let's say he moves this rook to give himself a low square. I'm trying to see how it wants to continue. Rook c3. I don't know what rook c3 is doing. Oh, I guess, is there a mate there? There is. Wow. Yeah, so I don't think the eval properly reflects the actual reality of the position, because black is in grave danger here. And to get out of this is not so simple. Yeah, it's very easy for black to go wrong here. It's suggesting queen f6, maybe e5. But yeah, this rook c3 is sorry, not here. Here it just wants to create discoveries. Okay. I think I'm going to end it there. So, because it's a 2 hours is usually, when I'm streaming this late, it's 12:30 a.m. Usually it's a good time to stop. If I stream earlier, like a little bit earlier in the evening, I tend to make the streams longer, like 3 hours or longer. But yeah, it's getting late here. So as a recap, I did Puzzle Streak, got it on the first try, but it took me a long time. It was a slow session. And then I played, let's see, how many rapid games did I play? I played 2 rapid games. I lost the first game terribly. And then I won the second game. And then I played 1 blitz game, which I won. So not too bad. I need to play more games in the stream, but I just don't have the time. But yeah, with that, I'm 1 win away from a new personal best on Blitz. So maybe tomorrow I will set that. Going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. As you might be able to tell, I actually got lots of energy right now. I'm quite wide awake. And did I nap? I did nap today. That's why I've got energy. So I think I'm going to muster up the strength to get back to my searching, or sorry, my book that I'm reading, my 60 memorable games by Fisher. You know, that very famous book. Because I haven't looked at that in probably 6 weeks or longer, like maybe even 2 months. So I need to get back to that because I've been neglecting it. So I'm going to go back to that. Probably try to go over two of his games, and then wind down for the night. Okay, that's it for me today.